Author Brandon Mull has a new book out now, and it's called The Candy Shop War, and Brandon is here to tell us all about it. Welcome to the show, Brandon. Great to see you.
Yeah, happy to be here.
We are so happy to have you. Okay, tell us about the new book. This is so exciting.
Yeah, so this is Candy Shop War, Book 3, the Carnival Quest. It's the finale book for my Candy Shop War series.
Okay, finale. And if people aren't familiar with this series, can you kind of tell us a little bit of what it's about?
Yeah. So when I was in 5th grade, I moved to a town in Northern California, from Southern California. And I took that experience of moving to a new town and made an autobiographical fantasy adventure where there's this normal kid named Nate. He's moved to Northern California, but there's magicians that have come to his town. Magicians sharing magical candy with certain kids. Different candies have different powers. To get more candy, they have to fulfill assignments from these magicians. And when some of those assignments get shady, questionable, the book gets interesting.
I want to move wherever that is. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was sort of like wish fulfillment for my 5th grade brain.
Yeah, that's really awesome, Brandon. Now, how does it feel to be wrapping up a best-selling series? Because you were saying it's over about 15 years.
Yeah, so usually with my series, I contract with a publisher, you know, 5 books in 5 years, that kind of thing. Candy Shop War was never planned to be a series. I wrote book 1 in between Fablehaven 1 and 2, which was right at the start of my career, like 15 years ago. And it was just going to be a standalone. But then there was a ton of readers who really liked it, and they kept asking for more. So about 7 years later, I made another one. And then again, like about 7 years later, I'm finishing up the series.
And here we are. Okay, what will readers be most excited about with this release?
Well, I mean, there's a lot that since book 2 have been waiting to see. Okay, book 2 hinted forward to a book 3. And so they've been waiting to see, how's this going to wrap up? So I will wrap up the series in a satisfying way, I think. And B, this one kind of has the coolest story, I think. A carnival comes to town. There is, in Candy Shop War, we meet the White siblings, White being a last name. And this is the 3rd White sibling, a magician who's using a carnival as a disguise to do all sorts of magical troublemaking.
I like that, magical troublemaking. Okay, and what are the average age of your readers, Brandon?
In general, probably around 10 to 14 is the sweet spot. Candy Shop War feels a little younger than some of my stuff.
Okay.
And so it's true, like 9 or 10, you could probably handle that. But like a lot of most of my books get read by a Harry Potter type audience, meaning
kids and kids
kind of 10 and up. Yeah, the same kind of adults that read Harry Potter. A lot of those guys really like my books.
Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, where can we get a copy of this book right now?
It should be available kind of everywhere books are sold. I mean, yeah, it should be. I mean, go online or walk into a Barnes & Noble, or you know, it should be out all over the country.
And your website too, which is on the screen. Brandon, congratulations! Such an exciting series that you're wrapping up. Great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.